Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to get underway. If everyone can find their seats and remember to enjoy the show. Thank you.
Hey everyone, welcome to Coming of Age Podcast.
Welcome.
This is a podcast about everything movies, and we watched a movie tonight, and we're going to talk about it with you. And we've got our good friend Dan Jopling, all the way from Gainesville, Florida, with us tonight.
Hey, you know me, they call me Jazz Man Dan, but I don't really know why, cause I fucking hate jazz. Man.
That's
guys.
it's the Jazz Daredevil, Dan Jopling. To my right is the beautiful Chase Cummins.
And to my left is the wonderful Alan Loosebrock.
Thank you very much. And Nazis. Kind of.
Dude,
But
Nazis kind of, also kind of cross-dressing, wanting to be like a little bit of an Ed Gein, like wanting to be a woman thing, and like, a lot.
Okay.
He's
Do
a
we want to talk
complicated
about the
man.
movie?
A little H.H. Holmes, a little...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a complicated man.
All right. So do we want to talk about this movie right away?
Well, okay, well,
Do we have anything else to talk about? Has anyone seen anything interesting? Because I have not really seen anything I want to talk about too much.
I watched Evil Genius. Have you guys watched?
That's the only
Netflix?
thing. I watched a couple episodes of Evil Genius, and it was pretty grand.
Yeah, Evil Genius is pretty good. It's fucking nuts because she does not seem like a mastermind. The woman allegedly like behind all this stuff just seems like a batshit crazy woman.
Yeah.
With I guess just super high IQ, but just primarily.
Well, both of them even. It just seems like they're crazy, but like they are like saying that they're like super smart and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty nuts. I haven't made it. Have you finished it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I only watched 2 episodes.
See, Jordan's watching it in the next room right now. She told me as we come in to record, she goes, I hope you're not mad at me, but I'm watching Evil Geniuses without you. I can't wait anymore. It's like, all right. Or Evil Genius, not Evil Geniuses.
Evil Geniuses.
So
that'll be the sequel.
I finally saw The Avengers.
Oh, really? Did you like it?
Yeah. So, yeah, I did. I mean, it's a fucking.
Do you enjoy Marvel
Again, none
movies?
of these movies I go into like expecting them to be good. I expected them to be fun, and it was fun, and I thought it was pretty solid. I agree with Thanos. I mean, you gotta make some concessions. We don't have enough resources. It's just he's just a very fucking. He's a matter-of-fact man, okay?
Yeah.
He's got to make.
He has an understandable point of view.
He was a complicated villain, and I appreciated that. He had his motivations, and they made sense, and he had things he cared about, and I like that. I like that in a villain.
Yeah, he should just be glad that Fox still has the rights for the X-Men and shit, because Magneto would just fuck his day up. Like, it's just, he's got that shit on a fucking metal gauntlet. Like, what the fuck? Magneto just crushes him?
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about
Magneto
that. That's
has
pretty funny.
Magneto's like almost like not a bad guy once you like dig into his backstory. You're just like, oh, all of this makes sense now.
Yeah. Oh, you're a Holocaust victim. Oh, my bad.
I don't know if Magneto was part of the Infinity War or Infinity Gauntlet like series at all. I know like they definitely had. I know you're just saying, if he wasn't there or whatever, but I don't know if he was actually part of it. I know Wolverine in the comic is a part of it, and like fucking Thanos turns his skeleton to rubber or some shit. Like you see it in the comic, he's like, whoa!
The only way to kill Wolverine.
It's like charging at him. I got you, bub, and then he's just. I'm in space.
Oh, I did love Spider-Man's little 8-legged suit thing.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
I was like, oh, this is a...
Iron Spider, I think it was called, like in the comics or something.
Yes, sir. It was tight. And just the end in general. Tom Holland, great acting.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so well.
Yeah, it is fan-fucking-tastic.
I know grown men who cried during that.
Yeah, and that's just sad.
I think that actually is the sad part.
That's a pity.
I smiled. Other people fucking cried.
My mouth is just agape.
I know grown men who cried in an Adam Sandler movie, and that's me, and that was Click.
Yeah, I cried during that movie too.
That's the second Click reference you've made on this podcast.
Yeah, we had a long.
You talked about Sawyer and how you're gonna neglect his entire life.
It is the second Click. It is.
You take him to go see that gnome movie, Sherlock Gnome, and you're like, it's just my version of the Click remote. Just fast forward.
Let's just go watch movies.
Not speak or spend time together at all.
Hey, I mean, I think I've only seen that movie once, but it's poignant.
It's great. Henry Winkler will cause you to fucking weep. Honestly.
Oh, is he in that?
Oh yeah. He plays his father, I'm pretty sure.
Almost as sad as when he was in Little Nicky and got covered with bees.
I forgot about that. Oh man,
I can't watch that movie anymore. I remember the point when I was like, oh man, I haven't seen Little Nicky forever. Watched it again, was like, no. I guess the magic's gone. Or maybe it was just where I was at.
I was so happy leaving the theater when I first saw that movie, though. That was just oh my God. Yeah. It was phenomenal when I was 12.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. That was the end of the great Adam Sandler movie, the great stupid Adam Sandler movies. He was on a roll.
Yeah, that was after it had begun to that was on the decline. That wasn't Happy Gilmore's here, and then they were woo going down.
Because he did Happy Gilmore, and then not too long after that, you had Big Daddy, and then you had Mr. Deeds. Yeah. And all of those are good. And then Little Nicky.
I think Little Nicky was before
No.
Mr. Deeds.
Little Nicky was before those.
Yeah, definitely.
Little Nicky wasn't before Big Daddy, I don't think.
I think it was.
I don't know exactly about Big Daddy. Definitely Mr. Deeds.
Yeah, it was definitely before Mr. I think it was before Big Daddy, though, too, because I think Big Daddy was one of the... where he went the most sentimental. He had the touches of sentimentality in the other ones, but I think that was
get in the flask.
Where they were look, he's growing as a character actor. It's fuck no, he's not. He's Adam Sandler.
And then he did Punch Drunk Love, which is actually I think the year before the year after Little Nicky came out, which is weird to think about. 2002 is when
that is weird.
Oh man, I don't.
Yeah, and then that's just
I have to look up this timeline now. It's gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, it's
holy shit. Little Nicky came a year before Punch Drunk Love.
Or if
that's true or after,
it's called,
if either or is
true,
the
Sandler.
I will fucking. God, I want him dead now. That's
Sandler
fucked.
paradox.
He just did a comedy special that Paul Thomas Anderson directed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to come out on Netflix in a month or so.
When is his Netflix deal over with? Can we just get that over with?
I don't know. I don't know. I watched one of his new Netflix movies with Jordan the other night, and it was
Chris Rock.
Yeah, it was all right. It wasn't bad.
Why'd you decide to do that? What made you decide to do that?
What would bring you to that?
There was
that bored, huh?
There was alcohol involved.
Let's watch Adam Sandler's new movie.
Yeah.
Straight to Netflix.
Well, it had good reviews. It was good, well-reviewed new Adam Sandler movie. What is this?
It's reviewed by Adam Sandler's fans.
It was good though. It wasn't bad.
Oh man.
It wasn't great, but it was by no means a bad movie. It just made me want to watch The Wedding Singer again because there's all these references to it.
The Wedding Singer.
And then we watched that.
That's a good one.
Now that's a good one.
Literally directly watched that afterwards.
I very mumuch I think that's my favorite one. Just John Lovitz in that movie is fucking incredible. He's so funny.
Boy George. Oh.
It's pretty fucking funny.
Julia Gulia. It's so great.
Just rapping grandma. Rapping grandma is always good. That little old lady.
Oh,
Why don't you take off the Van Halen, my favorite Van Halen shirt before you curse the band and they break up? I love that line.
Didn't they break up the year after that movie takes place or something?
I don't know.
I think that's because it's a period piece. I think that's the joke is that they broke up right after that in the actual timeline of life.
I just like that being described as a period piece, because when I think of a period piece, I think of Age of Innocence, and not any Adam Sandler film.
but it's technically a period piece.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, yes, no, that's true.
Love stinks.
Love hurts.
Love stinks. I love that. Like, if a fat guy says that. So great. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Chase? Did you watch anything of interest?
I didn't watch too much of note, but there was the whole Morgan Freeman stuff today that we should probably mention.
I do not know what you're talking about.
Oh,
Me neither.
Oh, well, Morgan Freeman has been accused of some heinous sexual misconduct stuff. And it's pretty compelling, and there's lots of things, lots of evidence, lots of shit out there.
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys don't remember that? It was like what? 9 months before year 0 when he impregnated that woman, and then she gave birth to the Christ child. 9 months later. Not that. Wait, we're not talking about him as God. Oh, we're talking about he's a rapist.
We're talking about the times on set that he like lifted women's skirts up and stuck his hand up.
The period
up
piece,
there.
Bruce Almighty.
Yeah. Apparently, Apparently, there was even a moment where he was like trying to pull this woman's skirt up, and he did it so many times that Alan Arkin walked over, who was also on set, and told him to stop. And he got embarrassed and put his head down like a little kid and just didn't say anything.
Embarrassed me.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there was some I don't know. It was bad. So that came out today.
Wow.
It was 8 allegations. I think there's going to be a lot more to follow. The way that it sounded, the way it was written. It was New York Times who released it. So we lost God, guys. God is dead now.
All those. Good thing he already took care of his bucket list, because he's gonna have a lot less opportunities now.
All these National Geographic documentaries ruined.
Well,
see the antelope
there's
graze.
I guess there's not going to be any more marches for the penguins.
Oh yeah. Oof. Okay, so anyway, yeah, Morgan Freeman, that's terrible. But on to Klaus Kinski, I suppose.
Klaus.
Another terrible person.
Again, I don't know, just a complicated man.
Well, the short we mentioned before this was about how bad he is.
About how
in this movie specifically.
Okay, so this movie that we watched is called Crawlspace, and upon Dan bringing it to our attention and sending us the IMDb and the poster and like reading the synopsis and everything, I was like, holy shit, this movie is gonna be badass.
Same.
Like, what did you think?
Didn't disappoint.
Initially?
Say that one more time.
I'm sorry, you guys just turned into robots for a second, and I couldn't hear you at all. Like,
That's okay. Well, on the initial, like, when you found out about this movie, what did you think it was going to be like?
I was just stoked on murder film. Like it's fucking Murder House. Like it's Murder House with like German-esque dude, and 80s horror movie. It's just that was enough to get me hooked.
Yeah, 80s horror with Nazis and murder. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And then you find out it's a Charles Band production. I don't know if you know who Charles Band is, but he like produced all these movies like that we've been reviewing, like Castle Freak and Reanimator and all this shit. So like when that came up during the intro credits, I was like, oh,
I
wait,
didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah. It's a happy little coincidence.
So like also the intro credits, like I just can't imagine them. I don't know. It's just so funny thinking about the writing room. They're like, yeah, and then we'll just be going through crawl spaces, like furnace, fucking, I don't know. It's so weird. And just like credits, man. And we'll have this crazy music, 80s bullshit.
I mean,
oh man,
they were going for like what was popular at that time, which was like long visual like credit sequences. Like Tim Burton did it the best back then with like the Beetlejuice stuff. I mean, that's what they were going for,
sure.
But they just did a crawl space instead of it being
but they just went
like actually establishing like, I don't know, like Beetlejuice like goes through the model and it shows you like the town and like it establishes like the whole movie and then like pulls out and it's like a really cool effect and it like seamlessly blends into the movie, while this also tries to do that by being like the crawl spaces that he's like spying all of these people in and like doing his H.H. Holmes bullshit, but then it's just so boring because it's just looks like a fucking hallway for 2.5 minutes.
If they would have done like
it seemed longer.
It was if they would have done like going through like the vents and like into the rooms like with the girl playing piano and then just going into another event or something like that, like that would have been more interesting. But whatever, it's the fucking intro credits. Doesn't matter. Let's talk about
that would have been
movie.
too difficult to film.
It would have been,
and they had to spend all their time managing their main actor.
Yeah. So the opening scene is this woman like hearing noises because everyone's so attracted to noises in this movie that they just gotta go fucking check them out. And she goes up to this room, gets in there, looking around, door locks behind her. Well, what's gonna happen? And she gets fucking like harpooned through the fucking chest. And they're like, oh yeah, all right, cool.
By like one of his Rube Goldberg death machines. Like I expected him to like him to just like look over and like press one of those little birds that like dips into the water and then like that knocks over like a ball and it rolls down and like fucking lights a lighter and then think and it goes straight through her chest.
Yeah, I fucking wish.
I mean, it was close to that. It was almost
Just
that.
feel like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang or Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of like death inventions. Like he's an entrepreneur, you know. He's an inventor as well. He's like multifaceted. Yeah,
he's like Robin Williams from Flubber, but a Nazi.
Yeah,
Such a sweet guy at heart. Fuck.
He was lonely. That's why he kept her in the cage.
But so then we cut to him in that the best room in the entire film, which is that checkered tile.
It's his kitchen.
Yeah, I guess it's his. I don't know. It's just an empty room with a table and a fucking gun.
They showed it as his kitchen.
Oh, okay.
From other angles
the Wes Anderson room.
Yeah. Well, the Wes Anderson meets David Lynch room.
Yeah. He wipes. I don't know if he cuts his hand or it's already cut.
Oh, he cuts his finger.
Yeah, he cuts his finger and then wipes blood on one bullet. And then he's like doing Russian roulette. And so he does it only one time in this scene. He like pulls the trigger and he's like, so be it. And like smiles creepy. He's like, yeah, I'm not dead yet. Crazy motherfucker. And like,
yeah. For me, it was like him being like, okay, the Lord has said I should kill again. Like, if he has not killed me, if fate has not killed me, then that empowers me to kill again.
Yeah. And like increasingly he'll go back to this room throughout the movie and he just starts doing it fucking more and more. Like he'll just pull the trigger like 5 times and be like, like, yes, I've got it.
I think with that, you should get more kills. The more clicks you do, because it becomes more and more dangerous, it should like your kills grow exponentially. It's not fair. You only get 1 kill per click. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Once you're down 1 click, the odds are so much more. You gotta up the reward.
He did later on. He did like 7 or not 7.
7.
That would have
He's
killed
clicked
him.
it 7 times.
He did 5 trigger pulls.
Yeah.
He did it 5 times.
Yeah, but he said the reward for doing 5 trigger pulls should be more.
You should get like 25 kills with that. You should get like fucking 50 kills.
Yeah.
Yeah. He did it when he like killed the guy trying to discover him, right? Like he killed him with the chair, and then he did the 5 pulls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he loved
Prostate
it.
puncture.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah. That was brutal, but not at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Real quick, it's jumping ahead, but the cutting they did when he died,
it was awesome.
It was those jump, but they used it nowhere. I didn't notice it anywhere else.
They did one.
Made it.
They did one other dolly zoom later in the a few minutes later in the movie when he was like hunting Talia Balsam, but
did they do it like that where it was like where it jumped back?
No, they only did that one time when that character died, and it was so fucking crazy because they did the jump cuts forward and backward through the dolly zoom. It was like 3 different dollies. It was trippy.
Yeah, no, I really liked it, but it felt a little weird just because it was nowhere else. It didn't feel like it fit really.
Yeah, well, honestly, I thought the whole movie was going to be more like that sequence. Like, it was going to be, like, weird editing and, like, trippy shit like that. And I think there was obviously really nice shots in this movie. Like, so at least some of them were really nice shots. I think that this movie would have been closer to what that was if Klaus Kinski hadn't have been a fucking maniac the entire time, and the director could have focused on other aspects of the movie.
Yeah, so in this like 8-minute documentary about how terrible Klaus Kinski is to work with from the director does it so funny, like he's so likable, just how he presents the information to you. And he's just talking about like how Klaus Kinski was always like fucking late, like always like an hour late. And you can see it in the movie. Like while we were watching it, I was like, looks like Klaus Kinski skipped hair and makeup today. Like just walked on set.
Because he refused them like the ability to do the hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Like they tried to do it and he'd be like, I don't need no hair and makeup, you stupid directors.
Yeah. He's like, I've done over 200 films and every director says action. Don't say action. And he's like, well, Klaus, what would you like me to say? And he's like, I don't know, just don't say action. And he's like, okay, well, I'll say Klaus. Okay. And so he says, he does that like every time.
He goes through the audio, speed, camera, rolling. Okay, Klaus.
And then after a while, he's like, Klaus Kinski's like, I've done over 200 films. Everyone always says Klaus. Don't say Klaus. And he's just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what do you want me to say? He's like, say nothing. I'll begin when I want to. And he's just like, God damn it. What the fuck?
Klaus Kinski apparently did that with everything. Like when he say cut, Klaus Kinski would be like, I've been in over 200 films and every director says cut.
Yeah, like I'll decide. It's just like,
I'll decide when the scene's
that's
over.
Not how it works, Klaus.
Nope, that's why I'm the director.
And that's why Werner Herzog held a gun to Klaus Kinski's head on a gear at the Wrath of God. It told him if he didn't finish the movie, he would kill him and he would never leave the Amazon. And he meant it.
That's insane. That's fucking awesome.
I fucking love Werner Herzog. He's one of my favorites. I love to fall asleep to his voice. It is so soothing.
I'm so glad you could do a Werner Herzog.
It is not. I have not practiced it in some time, but it is like a German man who was raised in France for a very long time and who pushes each word out like a mother trying to birth an infant only for it to die in the birth canal. And I added a little bit of birth. It was a little off, but I'll work on it.
Through a straw.
You'll get it. You're almost there already.
Barf. But what else? So he was like, he had heard about how difficult Klaus Kinski had been to work with, but he was like, we have Klaus Kinski. I'm going to fucking work with him. Hell yeah. And he was like determined that he was not going to fucking quit. And I was like, that sucks.
His fuck you to Klaus Kinski was, I'm going to finish this movie and you're going to finish it too.
Yeah. And like,
well, what's crazy is the Spanish producer, there was like an Italian producer, and it got so bad in the first few days that the Italian producer seriously considered murdering Klaus Kinski for insurance money. And
they were like, let's kill.
They were like
Klaus
serious.
Kinski.
Yeah. And they like had to like convince him not to murder him and have him murdered, because it was like, they would have made their money back, and like it would have been easier to do than dealing with Klaus Kinski.
That's the name of the documentary, actually.
Please kill Klaus Kinski, or please kill Mr. Kinski.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. When they said that, I was like, are they joking? And no, they're not joking.
Yeah. The behind the scenes footage is like uncomfortable.
Yeah, it sucks. Well, he's just a little bitch. Like Klaus Kinski is just bitching about everything. You're like, dude, fuck you.
Apparently the woman apparently the woman who
is
was
is that one up on Netflix or up on YouTube?
It's just on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I gotta watch that afterwards.
Yeah, it's like 9 minutes long. And Jordan was telling me this today, but the woman who was like cutting the holes in her lingerie and had all those like weird rape fantasies, which we need to talk about later.
That's the next scene after.
Yeah. So this is short. So apparently Klaus Kinski had like a crush on her and like wouldn't misbehave in front of her. For like whatever reason, he was like the only person on set. So they ended up like paying her a lot more money to be on set even when she wasn't supposed to be there filming, because he would be a lot calmer if she was around, because he didn't want to show his ass in front of her.
What a fucking animal.
Yeah, fucking asshole. It's like, it just proves that he's aware that his behavior sucks and he's able to like monitor it if he wants to.
Fuck. Oh.
So I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's totally funny. That's fucked. Jesus. Okay, so moving on to that woman, we like go to a scene with her. What exactly is she doing? She's just dressing. She's undressing and putting on lingerie or something like that. And there's like a peeping Tom.
Well, she's also cutting nipple holes out of the lingerie, just like nice lingerie, just taking scissors to it. Just like,
so there's a guy watching her the whole time, and right when she did that, I was like, I think this is on purpose. I think she knows, because the guy is literally like on the windowsill, like smoking a cigarette, like he belongs there. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this guy's not trying to hide a damn thing.
Yeah.
And
well, no woman on earth puts that much lingerie on and cuts nipple holes out when she's alone in her apartment.
I don't know, you know.
Like expecting
That's really
to be
what
alone.
I thought was going on first.
And then like Klaus Kinski is in the fucking crawl space watching her ass too. And it's like, what the fuck is going on here? It's so weird. But then you realize that like, okay, so she goes over to the door because she hears some noise, or I don't know if there's a knock or whatever. I can't remember exactly. But she goes over and there's no one there. And you can see on her face that she's kind of bummed out that no one's there. So you're like, what the fuck? Like, okay. And then I don't even know what happens. The guy
he's behind her, so she shuts the door, and then I don't know if she like steps back into the apartment or whatever, but he like comes up behind her and like grabs her, and they go through like a very, very quick like dialogue about like
what took you so long?
He has the knife and he has it to her throat, and he's like, he like backs her up to the bed and stuff, and he's like, you don't have to stop on my account.
Yeah, real rapey romance shit. Like it gets very romantic.
Real into the cosplay.
Yeah. Well, then I think
she is.
She lays back on the bed,
More
and she's
so.
like, next time, don't go through the window. I hate when you go through the window. Use the door. Like, or something along those lines, and you're like, oh, they know each other. Yeah. Obviously.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is he continually makes the choice to be like, oh no, we're gonna do a rape scenario tonight. Like, I'm coming through the window, baby. Like, she's like, hey, I was expecting you, come to the door, and then no, rape every time. Just like, oh no, this is fun. I like this. It's fine. Just I have a door.
Yeah,
I have one.
Yeah, sure. It's like foreplay. Like once they're together, it's just like normal.
Well, they start fucking, and then
well, like I can't remember what she's saying to him. She's like saying like, think of blah blah blah, and he's like, all I can think about is coming right now. And he's like making the craziest funny faces.
He's like, I'm about to come, and she's like, don't do it, I'm not there yet. And then she's like, think of something that'll make you stop. And he's like, all I can think about is fucking coming.
Yeah,
and then somebody says something about zombies.
She starts naming shit that would like keep him from like staying hard. Like,
okay, did she
like,
say? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
what's going on.
Think zombies. I don't know everything she lifts off, but it's just a bunch of stuff that isn't sexy.
And you're kind of just you are wondering what the hell. You kind of have to piece it together like later, like after the scene happens. You're like, okay, I think this is what happened.
Yeah. Well, then she's like, I'm about to come. You can come now. And then
he's like,
I can't. And she's like, you can come now. And he's like, I can't do it.
Been there.
It happens, okay? To the best of us.
He was gone. He was ready a while ago.
Yeah, you made him stop. You made him stop in the middle of it, and then it didn't happen for him.
It's good.
He's not a machine.
He's only worth one good cum a day.
And then I guess we cue Velma from Scooby-Doo, and she's trying to get an apartment. And then she takes off her glasses, and she's not fucking Velma anymore. But like immediately I was like, hey, yeah, this is going to be good. But no, nothing like that.
Were you talking about the Talia Balsam character?
I guess I don't know her name. Yeah, the main character. The lead woman.
Because right before that, doesn't the guy show up to the apartment and ask Klaus Kinski if
the director.
And that's the director of the movie, that guy.
Yeah.
And Klaus opens the door and he's like, it's been drinted or whatever, and he shuts it in his face, and he just stands there and he's like, creep. And then he knocks into Talia Balsam on the way down and then doesn't help her pick her shit up.
Yep. It's fucking great.
I thought it was a little funny because she's just like, "Yo, fuck you, man! Like, don't help me at all."
Yeah. But then obviously she knocks on Klaus Kinski's door, and what's his name again in the Gunther. Gunther. Yeah. So she knocks on Gunther's door, and he's like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'll show you around." Like you could. Oh, and then when do the neighbors come out at that time, like before Klaus lets her in?
It's when he takes her down to the apartment and they're coming in with groceries, or they come out or whatever with like of that one girl's apartment, and then the one lady's like
Southern lady's
she's like,
I wonder what his secret is. Everyone's got dark secrets.
I just wonder what his is.
You're like, what are you talking about?
Why?
Why does everyone have dark secrets? I mean, clearly he does. Look at his face.
Look at everything about him.
Just like anybody German, that if they could have been alive like during World War II, then it's just like they got secrets.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
They've at least got family members with secrets.
Yeah. I mean, they basically just say he like outright show him being like a Hitler Youth, right?
Yeah, a
he
little
was like
boy,
a kid.
And he sheds a tear.
Yeah, well, okay, so that was it's getting ahead again, but that was confusing. He sheds a tear like while putting on the makeup, like it's a tranny thing, but also like a Nazi thing. And complicated man, again,
For
complicated
sure.
man.
Oh, well, and I would say that was just like a Buffalo Bill thing, like they were pulling from, but this is like years before Silence of the Lambs came out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there either.
Well, see, I mean, the Buffalo Bill thing is kind of like akin to like he was more like the torture and everything, but like Ed Gein, who who Psycho was based on and shit, that like he made the vest out of tits and shit. He wanted to be a woman.
Yeah, true.
So like it felt like they took bits of like a bunch of big murderer. Yeah, H.H. Holmes stuff with the whole murder house and everything set up like that with fucking tunnels and the crawl space
and killing women.
Yeah.
Like like, specifically like renting to women to kill them was like H.H. Holmes thing. Yeah.
So
it's also when did he switch from going from because like he used to be the doctor and would do the euthanasia and shit, and then he just he starts going specifically towards women.
It seemed. I mean, that was unclear, but it seemed to imply to me that he was like a surgeon who started murdering people with just like euthanasia, then accidentally murdered someone who didn't deserve to die. Then like it escalated to the point where he was like just like killing people, and then became disgraced as a doctor in Germany or whatever, and then moved to the United States and just like continued murdering.
He's just kind of death obsessive.
Yeah, but like I guess he fell into just like liking to kill young pretty women.
Yeah, that was probably Klaus Kinski's idea, honestly. Can they all be women?
They need to be very pretty.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. It's Hollywood, baby. But like they even mentioned like the vampire across the hallway, which I thought was pretty funny. You pointed that out right when they said it. The neighbors do, or someone does.
They have a long, not long, but they have like they have a conversation about a vampire being in the building, and it lasts longer than a line. And one of the roles that Klaus Kinski did right before this was fucking Nosferatu with Werner Herzog. So, which is hilarious that they
mentioned vampires more than once. Yeah, too.
With such like pointedness.
And like he's like a little fucking kid in this movie. Like some of the times, like the way his face like lights up. And he's like, "Oh, the vampires?" You're just like, "What the fuck?" This little boy. When he's like all wrapped up in his sweater and stuff, he just looks like a little German, beautiful Nazi boy.
He's trying to make like flirty faces at the Thelma girl as well. Like when
oh
she
my
comes up
god,
yeah,
his like lips and teeth. Holy
just, like,
shit.
just like kind of quivering and just like.
That was the weirdest shit.
Oh my God.
So how about when he burns his hand and he's just like, do you want the apartment? I need to know right now. She's like, yeah, I'll take it. And he's like, oh, all right, cool. Let's shake hands. And it's like, oh, why is your hand so hot and wet? Like, so weird.
Is that melted flesh? Are you okay?
Yeah, that was strange.
I've just been masturbating a lot. I've got blisters on my hands.
That was Australian at first.
My dick.
Yeah.
It is in tiny, I swear.
Oh, God. It's swastika shaped. Don't ask me how.
I had it done during the Third Reich.
How about all those ladies like coming together in one apartment building? I don't know, like in one room, and they're all like drinking and stuff.
Drinking tequila
They're
milk.
drinking tequila milkshakes.
Yeah, like try this one on for size. Tequila
milkshake.
milkshake. It's just like, oh my God.
Like it's a thing. They say it like it's a thing.
Yeah.
It's not a thing.
No,
It's never been a thing.
It will never be a thing.
Fuck.
Talk about two things that don't go together at all.
Yeah. Fuck. I mean, honestly,
Really
like
cool.
even like a White Russian,
Yeah.
like just pick something different. Like tequila milkshake. Come on. Sounds.
You don't need to introduce dairy to the situation.
Those two
That's
words
just never
are
needed.
very fun. Together it sounds fun, but when you see the milk and the tequila on the table and it's all baba da boo, and I don't think so. It doesn't look no. Jesus Christ.
It's fucking gross.
Yeah, and then he's like releasing.
And then also in that.
Go on.
I was just gonna say, also in that scene, we get the nice setup that the main girl, the Velma girl, ain't scared of no rat. You know, she's like, she's the tough girl. Like, no, what? You guys are scared of a rat? I laugh at it. Like a rat scurries into the room and scares all the other girls. Like they all jump up onto the surface. But she's tough. She can overcome.
She's
She ain't
cash.
scared of no rat.
I noticed that, and then it cuts into Klaus Kinski. He sends the rat out, right? In that little weird trapdoor thing. And he's watching through the vents, and I thought that he had this, like, a look of, like, fascination with her because she didn't get up and run away, and that's usually what he sees. And so I felt like he was going to, like, develop some kind of, like, obsession with her, and it would be, like, irregular for him.
Same. I thought so as well.
Which isn't what happened.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be some some development.
It seemed like that they were going with that, like later on, even when they like run in, when she goes up to his apartment to tell him about the tapping, and he comes up behind her and he's like flirting with her and stuff, and like, don't you want to come inside? And like that whole sequence, which was maybe 10 minutes after the girls in the apartment, and I was like, okay, so this is going to be like about them, like having some kind of irregular relationship outside of what he normally does, which seems to be just to murder everybody.
Yeah. How about that lady playing piano, huh? Barbra Streisand poster.
Very 80s.
Who is she?
Is
that
Barbara?
Is that the same woman, the rapey romance girl?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
That's Rapey Romance Girl.
She's
the
the
Southern girl was the one who was with the rich man, with Kane guy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Was that the Southern girl? I thought that was a.
No. That wasn't the
that-
Southern girl. That was it's like ditzy, real ditzy girl.
There was like
Okay,
the ditzy
yeah,
girl,
yeah.
the Southern girl.
I don't know if the Southern
soap
girl
opera.
was with anyone. She was just saying stupid shit.
Okay, yeah. No, Southern girl was the one who who shared the apartment with the other girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
okay, let's talk about that fucking guy, that rich guy. Okay, so right when it starts, it's like they come back from the ballet, and she has this line about like, how did you like the ballet? And he's like, I thought it was boring. And she says, sometimes culture confuses me. I thought we were actually having a good time. She says that, and I thought that was like, oh, sick burn. Like, I thought it was tight. And then you realize later that she's just as dumb. And
No, she's just fucking stupid as shit.
yeah, and I thought that she was like saying that back to him, like, oh, like I was having a good time, dick. And I was like, that's good. Like, that's a good line. But no, that's not the case at all. And they really should have stuck with that because it worked. It was effective for sure.
No, they were both very comfortable in their roles. Like that guy, he was a rich guy who was dating a ditzy girl. Like every stupid thing she said, he was just like, "You are an original," and she was just like, "Yes,
she's
I
like,
am."
You remind me
like,
of my.
I only date. Yeah, you remind me of my uncle, and I only date rich guys. And she's like, "You remind me of my uncle. He was a piece of shit." But no, just because you're an old dude. Oh, and I would only date you if you're rich.
But my uncle, what a monster.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, look at this ring. And he's like, it survived 4 wives.
I'm quite fond of it myself.
What the fuck? And he's like sitting there. He's just sitting on the couch while she's gone. And he picks up that picture of her. And she's just got Monopoly, like Park Place and Boardwalk cards on the sides of her face. Like, what? What a picture. That's an original selfie right there.
It's because she values the luxurious lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. She only likes rich guys. Yeah. So
That's character development.
I love money. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
That's 100% what it was.
Oh, my God.
I loved when she goes to get changed into something more comfortable. And then, he obviously looks at the picture and then he gets up and he's like examining the vent because obviously he hears Klaus Kinski up in there. And then when she comes out, she's wearing something that looks so much less comfortable than what she was wearing before.
Yeah, not something easily to slip out of.
Yeah, or into.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's just like standing there, like staring at the vent, and something about that whole scene, like really, like was really funny to me. Just like something charming about it.
Yeah, it was rich guy out of place too. Like just rich guy out of place. Like is standing on top of a chair. He's supposed to be all calm, cool, and collected, and everything. He's like, "What the fuck's in that shit?" And then he can't maintain a boner with a tapping noise.
Oh,
in the following scene, he's like, "How do you expect me to make love with that rapping in the vents?"
That's so funny.
And he gets out of he's in bed like about to have sex with her, and then it
completely nude.
Yeah, and then the next time you see him when he's delivering that line, he's back in his full tuxedo, like not even like put on like I'm just gonna get out of here. It's like he put everything back on. It's like the full thing.
I'm going back to the ballet. Fuck it.
Oh my God. And he like says like it gives her some advice or something on the way out, like you better like I can't remember what he says, just like something shitty.
Oh, he's like get an exterminator. He's like, you should talk to your landlord about getting an exterminator.
Oh yeah.
Also when she says oh, it's the baby mice, it looks like she's like obsessed with the baby mice. She's like, oh, it's the baby mice, I feed them little bits of cheese. Like what the fuck?
It's just mice. Fuck me. Come on.
Just fuck me. It's just rats.
If you leave, they'll fuck me.
But then that guy leaves her apartment and immediately goes to investigate Klaus Kinski's on the most like thinly veiled pretext I've ever seen.
The tapping balls. Like the fucking like everyone getting lured into his apartment
just by hearing tapping and the door being cracked. It's like who the fuck?
Who's walking into these apartments? Just
who feels that comfortable?
What that reminded me of is like Edgar Allan Poe, like the rapping on the cellar door thing. You know, Telltale Heart. And so I don't know. I thought maybe they're trying to reference that or something, or like the obsession over that, over like this tiny thing that just is so maddening. It's like continue. I don't know. That's the only thing I could think they were referencing with the tapping shit.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like that's probably exactly what they were doing, and they just fucked it up. Like it didn't come across as being like it would, at least in Edgar Allan Poe, there's like this like idea that it may or may not be there, and like it's so pervasive that it becomes their obsession and takes over their thoughts, and then they have like they can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah. And if it wasn't shot like an episode of Friends, then it might have been a little more compelling as well. It was just like a guy like, oh, what's that noise? Let me climb up the stairs and investigate. It's like, don't you have shit to do, motherfucker? Why are you going upstairs? You're leaving this woman's apartment. Like, just fucking go.
I wouldn't have stopped.
He's leaving to not have sex with her because of that noise.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's kind of why he's like, what the fuck is this noise that keeps me from getting a boner? That just kills my fucking erection.
We figured it out.
And
it all makes sense. He really wants to get a boner. Like, if he can go stop it and then go, maybe
he opens
on the door and
goes,
get back.
Okay, it's taken care of. Let me just get out of this tuxedo one more time.
Kill those fucking baby mice. Let's bone.
My friends.
Now, was that whole sequence before or after Klaus Kinski murdered the rat in the crawl space? I don't remember.
I don't know, but yeah, about that. Back to him being an entrepreneur. Fucking rat stress balls, okay? Not only can you squeeze it like a stress ball, relieve your stress, but then you got a high protein snack, all right? He's got a Kickstarter going for it right now. Check it out. He's sitting in the vent. He's sitting in the vent, like watching the lead actress, and just holding a rat, just like caressing it, and then takes it out of frame and he just like pops it. And brings it up and just starts snacking on it.
He doesn't just pop it, he pops its head off. He rips its entire head off, and then there's blood, and then just the rat head that he pulls up. It was like, oh,
is it the rat
God.
head? I thought he had the body, and it was like entrails coming out, no?
He pulled the head apart, and then like the entrails were coming out of the body, and then he lifts the head up and looks at it, and then like,
I barely remember this scene.
Like a fucking fatality, like Mortal Kombat. Fatalities.
Yeah.
Style, yeah.
Totally.
Oh my God. God, fuck. I just want to get to
He's got more inventions. He's also got the choppy box. It's perfect for bananas, hands, penises, or cats.
Oh yeah, the chopping box.
The choppy box that he's just I like how pleasantly surprised he is that it chops a banana. Like he's sharp. He's got like a shoe box. Banana. Yeah, he's got a shoe box that he's just filled with knives, I guess. And then it's got a hole in the end of it, and you insert a banana, and it slices the damn thing right in half. And it could be on QVC, but instead he invented it just to chop up cats.
Well, it doesn't play any role at all.
Its only role is to kill the cat, and then to show that he feels worse about the cat dying than he does about anything else.
Oh, bullshit. All he did was, oh, sorry, kitty. That's it.
But that's more than he showed for anybody else.
When you hear the cat die, I really thought it was going to be that Martha, the girl in the cage, got a hold of the cat.
Yeah. I thought so too.
And then like he was gonna in hopes that he would like get pissed and fucking kill her because
so there's
in the world.
I thought she was gonna grab it and be like, "Hey, mister, I got your cat."
There's a woman that's in a cage. Forgot about her. God damn it.
So he's got a woman in a cage that it's obviously from some previous tenant. And he's got a couple trophies too. So you see a close up of like a little mason jar. He's got a severed tongue in it, and then it goes to this woman in the cage who's got her tongue cut out. And he's like trying to feed her some soup or some shit, and then she just like spits it all out and passes him a little note. He flips it over and it says, "Please." He flips it over, "Kill me." And he just turns to her and he's like, "But if I were to kill you, I wouldn't have anyone to talk to."
He's just a lonely guy.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to cut out my tongue. And then we actually could talk.
I was wondering if he'd cut her tongue out.
He's not a good listener.
I didn't notice.
Not a good listener.
He doesn't care.
Definitely not. No, don't say that. I've been on over 200 films, and everyone always say that.
If you say that one more time, I will cut your tongue out.
Or like the original script, like you have all this dialogue with this woman, but he just doesn't think she's attractive, and he's like, "Can we cut out her tongue?"
She does not need to speak.
Sorry, lady, you're mute now. This is like early on in the process. They're like, "Hey, Klaus Kinski's got some good ideas."
They told us we couldn't fire him. The only way out of this is he dies or you lose your tongue.
They literally cut out her tongue.
It's the role of a lifetime.
But like, is it supposed to be like is she supposed to emulate like a Holocaust victim or something? Because I don't know if that's supposed to be it, but it seems like it's like almost really reaching to be some sort of Nazi connection there. Like, I don't know if she was Jewish or what.
Well, see, that's the thing is this movie was fucking all over the place with like the reasoning behind his killing and everything. Like, he kept trophies, but it's like he didn't take trophies from everybody. He took like a couple like he did different like fucking modus operandi things, you know, like different little calling card shit, but it was always different. Like, it was like he's got a couple trophies here, and then it's like, okay, no, he makes death machines. Then it's like, oh no, he fucking like he kills people with rat. Like, he had too many things. He was like, you need to have one thing, man. You need to focus up.
Yeah,
like, he was trying to spread himself too thin.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the screenplay was trying to spread itself too thin. It was like basically throwing all of these like serial killer, mass murderer tropes into one character, and then just like seeing what worked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and I also like this is I noticed this by the end of the movie. The whole film is from his point of view, and then at the very end of the film, it just switches over to Talia Balsam's point of view and her running away from him. And then I literally don't care at all, because the whole time I've been like in his perspective. I've been seeing this whole apartment like situation from his point of view. Him stalking them, him murdering them. Like, we've been following him the whole time, not her.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a big mistake. Like, either follow him through it or follow her through it.
You kind of follow both of them at that point, because then it starts showing him like going into complete like Nazi mode and like putting on his hat and watching the films and stuff.
But we like significantly less, or it's less from his point of view in that point and more from hers. And like, we haven't really been at her point of view at all through the movie.
You can't really be like, I'm rooting for her. Like, it's just kind of like, I'm just watching this movie.
Yeah.
And it's almost over, hopefully.
I feel like
literally that's the feeling I had. I was like, okay, how much more is left in this fucking movie? And I was like, okay, I think like she's crawling in the crawl space now. I think it's almost like we're gonna have a whole crawl space chase, which was fucking hilarious when he gets on the crawl cart. When he gets on the skateboards.
Okay, wait. I felt like I kept missing this. Did it show her get on a crawl cart at one point?
Her? I don't think so.
Was she supposed to? Because at one point she was clearly on a crawl cart.
Oh, really?
But I don't think she was supposed to be on a crawl. Yeah, because at one point she like pushes stuff off of her face, but she continues moving at full speed forward.
Oh, I didn't
notice that.
Yeah, and you can like see, and like you see a little wheel below her, and I thought I had just like looked away and missed the point at which she got on a crawl cart, and then I was like, why does he have two fucking carts in the goddamn crawl space? Like, why is he prepared for a fucking high-speed chase through the crawl space?
Fucking Mario Kart in the crawl space.
Mario Kart, yeah.
He's got the
like, I got a goddamn blue shell, and you're going down, bitch.
That's Klaus Kinski needs to be in the next Mario Kart as a character.
That's Bowser.
Yeah.
It's just Bowser for sure.
Oh, my God. But it's like his face with his shitty stringy like hair.
Oh my God.
His big ass buck teeth that are just like always peeking through.
Just him as an unlockable car, because it's him on the fucking rolly board, and then then you put fucking Mario and Toad on top.
I would fucking love that double dash on Klaus Kinski.
You get like a bonus level. It's just the fucking crawl space.
Dude, I gotta get the crawl cart 3000, man. It's amazing.
Dude, it was a way more dangerous than Rainbow Road.
Yeah, because in this one, a Nazi might kill you.
Oh my God.
It was a giant circle though. It's perfect for a Mario track.
So how about who's the person that he killed? Like, he like put him in the bathtub and had like totally Charles Manson'd his ass.
That was the guy who was
Steiner.
That was
Steiner.
Yes.
Joseph Steiner.
The guy who got impaled.
Like his
he's trying to find him.
Yeah, Joseph Steiner's dad was killed by Klaus Kinski's dad. Carl Gunther's is the character. Carl Gunther's dad. And he was like trying to track him down.
I thought he said it was his brother. You killed my brother, is what he kept saying.
Was it brother? Oh, okay. I thought it was dad.
I thought it was his brother, and it was directly done by Klaus Kinski.
Yeah. Oh, it was Klaus Kinski.
Like, he killed his brother, and he's like, I'm going to prove that he killed my brother.
Yeah. I've been looking for you for 3 years. I'm not about to leave. Yeah. Klaus Kinski's being such a little bashful bitch.
He starts crying when he hands him the Nazi photo in that scene.
Oh, yeah,
That's the scene that, yeah.
God, I love Nazis.
Also, nobody else had referred to him as a doctor yet, had they? Because he immediately, when he heard, like, the guy at the door, he was like, Dr. Gunther, he was just like, oh, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that. Yeah, he was the only one who called him a doctor.
Yeah, because when he, like, because otherwise, like, why would he be like, oh, who the fuck? He fucking rents out apartments. He wouldn't be, like, nervous to answer the door from somebody being like, Gunther, Mr. Gunther? But he was like, Dr. Gunther, and nobody else fucking knew he was a doctor, so.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because something went wrong with him being a doctor. I think that was where that implication comes in. Like, he was, like, running from that part of his life. Because obviously people are trying to find and kill him. or like, expose him.
And there was also a fridge death or some shit. Wasn't there someone packed in a fridge?
No. It was rats. It was rats and the.
Oh, there's a bunch of fucking rats.
And the clicky ball. Yeah, so there's a bunch of rats. So my other question is Carl Gunther Crispin Glover's dad from Willard?
That's a valid question.
I don't know what Willard is.
Oh, it's a crazy horror movie.
You never saw?
I never saw Willard.
It was a super weird Crispin Glover, but not. Sorry, it's a weird movie. It's not a weird Crispin Glover movie.
I was about to say,
because that is other level shit. Like, yeah, no, that's like a fucking family, like fucking family get together. That's Shrek for Crispin Glover, is what that is. It's a weird movie, though, and Crispin Glover, like, commands rats to murder people in an apartment complex.
I remember it being...
like Joe... Huh? Oh,
I just remember it being awesome.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. It was just fucking crazy because he fucking murdered people with rats.
Yeah. It was in a remake of an 80s horror movie. Like a shitty one.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I think from like, in this...
We should just do
in these circle of movies we've been
comprehensive watching. Crispin Glover, like 3-part series.
That's a thing. The fucking movie he made with all Down syndrome people.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Crispin.
Yeah.
And I think it had some pretty graphic sex scenes in it too.
It did. He was on Bret Easton Ellis's podcast like a year or two ago talking about all that shit and talking about being like just like making movies and stuff.
Wow.
Very interesting conversation.
So we can skip Back to the Future, but we might need it just to keep our heads on. We're like, okay, let's just watch this light one now.
Dead Man, that's a light movie, right? That was a light movie.
Is he in Dead Man?
You can always throw Charlie's Angels in there.
Charlie's Angels, yeah. Well, he's the reason that his role's even like good in that movie. He was the one who was like, "I'll do it, but my character can't have dialogue."
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's like the best part of the movie is the fact that he doesn't fucking talk.
Yeah, I did not watch those movies for sure. Not.
Oh man, the first one's fun.
You never saw those?
It's like Justin
Charlie's
Theroux
Angels.
and Crispin
No,
Glover.
I never had. I don't know. When they came out, my father did not take me to see Charlie's Angels.
The first Charlie's Angels
no,
movies is
it was
a fun
more so
time.
just... Yeah, no, I was just like, I am like 14, and these girls give me boners. I'm going to see this shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Lucy Liu. And not Drew Barrymore. Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz are why I went to see that movie, not Drew Barrymore.
Honestly, I had a phase. I really liked Drew Barrymore. She was like...
I love how she looks.
Fuck no.
What?
Fuck
yes.
no.
Dude, come on.
Oh, yeah? You like Renee Zellweger, too? You like some fucking Renee Zellweger?
I would not compare those two women
I would not compare those either. Dude.
No, okay. Drew Barrymore is... No. Okay, no. Okay, Drew Barrymore is not as bad, but they're the same type of person where if they are hit with just the right light, passable. But otherwise, no. No.
All right, stop.
Nah,
Dan,
dude. Have you
okay, so Drew Barrymore could not imagine having to talk to her and listen to her talk for a long time, but she got that thickness in certain movies where I'm like, yeah, like she's perfect amount of yes, let's go. Crawl on to me.
Certain movies with amazingly talented gaffers.
No, I don't think so. I disagree.
I'd say the 90s were her strong point, but like I still think she looks pretty good.
I don't think
if we're in the 90s, I'm going to take some Jennifer Love Hewitt. If we're in the 90s, I'm going to take some Jennifer Love Hewitt over Drew Barrymore any day.
I mean,
okay, Tego biddies.
If you're picking, I mean, Winona Ryder in the 90s is the obvious choice.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
I don't know. I think I'd go Jennifer Love Hewitt over Winona Ryder. Because they got a similar cute to them, but Jennifer Love Hewitt again. I'm gonna refer back to Tego Biddies.
I'm just gonna say this: if any of those women were interested in me, I would be happy. So I don't know if I would.
I would let just about any woman. I would let just about any person touch my dingus.
My standards aren't high.
I don't know I don't know why I'm being picky, but I am.
I like to be picky in my head, and then in the actual practice of it, just not even think about it.
just thank you.
Cameron Diaz, tank top,
Exactly.
no bra. 90s, yes. That's the perfect thing ever. That's
What?
Cameron Diaz. Tank top.
Oh,
no bra.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happens a lot.
The apple.
Oh,
bomb.
it happened all the time. I think she was like she was contractually obligated to do that in like at least a third of her movies.
Yeah.
Have you seen that picture of her smoking pot out of the apple in a bikini with a cigarette in her other hand, and she just looks fucking awesome?
No.
It's great.
No. Have you seen the pictures of her when like they surfaced? I don't know, like fucking 10, 15 years ago. Like, it was like before she got famous and like a bunch of pictures leaked when the internet became the internet. And it was like her in like BDSM gear. It was like super grainy, like a VHS, like shitty VHS converted to digital footage. But like her fucking like in BDSM shit, like walking a dude on a leash or some shit. And it was fucking crazy.
No, I wish I'd seen that porno.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, internet. So it's there.
I'm weird about looking stuff up on the internet now because they track my shit, and like if I look up like weird pictures like that, I get weird ads for like a couple days. Even if it's just out of curiosity, and then it's just like, oh, you want leather chaps, assless chaps, and I just get like an ad for like
Just do it on your work computer.
yeah,
Dude,
it's the safe way to do it. It's the same.
Those ad guys
with my multi-billion-dollar company who monitors everything we do, work computer.
It wasn't me.
Guys, it's wrong. It didn't do that.
Why is it so hot in your office?
Because they turn the AC off when they leave, and they make me sit there.
Okay, let's get back to this fucking movie and finish this shit up. Okay, so another death is the piano bitch, which I love this one. She's like fucking, was she like stabbed through the head and she's like nailed to the fucking
dude,
piano.
She's got the clamp through her jaw.
Yeah.
And she's like nailed to the piano. That was crazy looking.
I liked that.
I was like, that's good.
with her voice, like her recording playing.
Oh,
so
yeah.
So the Thelma bitch goes in and is like, oh fuck, like goes to try to be like, hey, we're gonna get murdered, and then no, oh, you're already murdered.
Can we just talk about how much noise it would make to nail her fucking hands through the fucking piano keys?
Yeah, right?
God damn it.
Like, no one heard that? People are hearing a tapping through the entire building. He taps a pocket knife in the air ducts and everyone hears it.
Yeah, right?
No one hears him nailing her to a piano.
That was such a weird calling card. Just a little wrapping of his knife. Like no. Why?
I think like Dan said, I think it was like a weird
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe like thing. Like
It was just they were doing too many things. They were trying to reference. They were like, "Oh, look, we got Poe, we got fucking Geen, we got fucking
H.H. Holmes."
But H.H. Holmes, we got this.
Were they
transvestite shit?
Were they ahead of their time? Because that's all movies are these days.
Well,
he just referenced enough shit, and everyone's like, "It's a fucking masterpiece."
I can think of a half dozen movies that have something in common with this particular film that have come out like in more recent years, and like even down to like the shots look, at least a couple different shots will look similar. Like in Buffalo, or in Silence of the Lambs with Buffalo Bill, when he's putting the makeup on, the first shot of Klaus Kinski putting the makeup on looks almost the same. Like they're both looking in that mirror, and they're like they're like talking to it themselves and stuff, and like the actual composition of the shots looks similar. Where like I almost feel like Jonathan Demme has seen this movie and was like, when he got the script for Silence of the Lambs, was like, oh, let's set it up like that. That's a good shot. That's a good way to show, like, to start the scene, you know. Well, I don't know. There's several other films I noticed in here, but I think it's because they threw so many different serial killer tropes in that it's going to share like traits with lots of other movies.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
like it all takes place in one apartment complex, and there's a killer murdering women. Like the Strange Color of Your Body's Tears is essentially that plot, but that movie's so much crazier than this movie.
So that girl, our main lady, I can never fucking remember whatever.
Talia Balsam is her.
Doesn't matter.
I fucking don't care.
George Clooney's wife.
She
was married to George Clooney in the 80s. Ex-wife.
I never want to think of George Clooney as a married man.
He's married now.
I know.
He's still married? I just assumed that they were already divorced.
No, they're like happy married. She's much more important to the world than he is.
It doesn't matter.
She's like she's an international lawyer.
This lady frees, well, essentially gives the key to the locked up woman, and then so they both get out, and how does it happen? Like they're like looking around, like trying to escape, and they get up, and then they see that Klaus Kinski has essentially like set one of his own traps on himself, which is super weird. I was literally like, is this how they're gonna fucking end the movie?
No, I knew because they showed him sharpening that shit earlier. I was like, as soon as I heard the shink, I was like, he's fucking faked his own death, this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm
pointing to my own head like he's very smart right now.
Yeah, it just, I don't know, it just didn't register, and the movie was like so bad. I was just like, this is this somehow like this is just it. But it was very confusing and unsettling and not fun.
I mean, I thought he really died, like he actually got killed, and then I was like happily surprised that it was a
fake.
Yeah. It was a fake because it seemed like anticlimactic, and then when it was him faking it, I thought it was like a good decision.
I thought it was gonna be he faked it, like they would go to inspect it, and then he would like fucking bear hug one of them and like stab him through the chest.
Yeah,
but that also didn't happen.
This movie breaks expectations in the worst way. I did think the scene where he shows up in the apartment right after that, and they're trying to call the police, and he just like slowly walks in and like is smiling at them, and just like she starts trying to shoot him with the gun, and it's not working, and she's starting to panic, and then he just seems like so calm, like it's never gonna go off.
No.
I thought that whole sequence was awesome, and part of me thought like he's probably just been using a bad gun the whole time, like a gun he knows that doesn't shoot, and that's it. That's why he's so confident all the time.
Yeah, rigging the system. How does he actually die? I can't even fucking remember.
The gun fires and she shoots him, and then
she shoots him,
and it just cuts to the table with another gun and a bullet like by themselves, and it just him going, so be it.
This overhead shot, and it's gorgeous. It's good that they ended the film on a good shot, but
I mean, there's lots of good shots in this movie.
I wouldn't say lots.
I would say that there's more than 10 good shots in this movie.
Really?
Like individual shots. The set design's also pretty good. The sets are, I think, good.
I'd say
like,
5 tops.
The dolly zoom shots, when the one guy dies, the dolly zoom shot of him outside the window. There's several good shots of Talia Balsam in her apartment or him in his apartment with crazy like hard lighting and like Venetian blinds and like good like choreography to the scenes. I mean, the movie's not poorly shot. I would say it's poorly written and edited, but
my thing more is that like there's a lot of good stuff in the movie, but it's all like kind of one-offs. Like it's so spread out. It does so many things that it has no focus. It didn't feel focused.
It's forgetful.
Exactly. I mean, there's like a great shot when he gets on the fucking skateboard in the in the fucking vents, and then the camera's like moving with him on his face, and it's like it's going really fast, and it looks fucking dope. But then that's the only good shot in the air vents, I'd say.
Yeah, like I think I was just thinking it was so ridiculous and funny that I really didn't notice the shots. Sometimes I was just probably like, this is fucking stupid. So
I mean, I was thinking the whole time, this is fucking stupid, but my God, do they have a good gaffer and cinematographer? Like, they had good crew. Like, it looks good. It just... Hey,
you guys want to talk fucking stupid? I got another movie on deck for us. Frankenhooker.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you send... I think you sent it to us? Or, I don't know. You sent it to me or something.
Yeah.
God damn it. I mean, I'm down. Let's stop talking about this fucking movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Let's just do, like, last opinions. Like... Yeah. What's your take? We'll start with you, Dan.
Okay. I mean, again, I mean, like, I liked it. I love fucking 80s German Nazi murder. Like, it had all of these fucking great elements to it, but it was just too scattered. It was the movie had fucking ADHD when it came to like the motivation for the fucking murderer. Like I didn't know if if it was a sexual. You couldn't tell if it was like a sexual thing, if it was like a fucking like a medical like curiosity thing. It was just he had so many things. I don't know. If I were to rate it, I'd recommend it to people because it's a fucking weird movie. I'd recommend a lot of movies to people, but I'd give it like a fucking I don't know, like a 6 or 7 out of 10 decapitated, de-spined rats.
Yum.
Oh, yummy. Yummy. Well, I agree with you for the most part. I thought this movie was it had so much that should have been going for it that it should have been a lot better. Like, it was disappointing that it wasn't as good as it was, or it was as good as I thought it was going to be. But I thought it had a lot of great elements to it. Like, I wouldn't say any of the actors were terrible. Like, I think the Southern lady was probably the weakest link on that.
But she had such great lines.
She had fucking hilarious lines. But, like, Talia Balsam does a good job. Like, it's not cheesy in that way, like, as a lot of these 80s horror movies were. I think its biggest problem was that it was, like, told... Like, the story was told weird. Like, it told it from the perspective of the killer, and then at the very end, it throws us into the perspective of the victim, like we're supposed to be rooting for her, but we don't know anything about her. We know nothing about her. We know everything about Klaus Kinski. And I think that was probably the reason why it felt off. Like, I feel like if you re-edited it and put some different music under it, you'd probably have a decent movie, or you could have like one that's a little bit better.
Yeah, we were talking about like scenes, like the scene when he releases the rats into the crawl space. Like, the music was just fucking so god awful 80s bullshit. And there was some song that I had thought of, like, because I thought it was going to play like the first note, like I thought it was going to be like a symphonic. I thought it was going to be da 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 blum 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 blum. And if it would have, if it would have been that, was that in society?
It was stuff like that in society.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, I mean, society's probably like a fucking Charles Band production too.
I'm like 90% sure it is.
Yeah. So like, it would have been fine. It would have been on
it would have been on brand.
On brand. Like, but it would have been great. Honestly, it would have made the you have to make Klaus Kinski's character, his craziness, like likable in some sort of fashion, like where it's like, whoa, this is crazy, like this is cool. Like doing that with music is an easy way to do that. And they just did not achieve that. And it's something very easy that they could have done, but
yeah.
Honestly, a lot of the music sounded like shit I've heard on Incompetech, like on the royalty-free like music website that like I get shit from. Like that, a lot of people use this website, but it sounds like just generic royalty-free fucking music.
Oh, it was generic, like what I would assume now to be royalty-free, like orchestral music. It was going for the style of those, like whatever the blockbusters were.
Yeah, just some 80s fucking composer made
when they
shit.
Should have been going for like synthwave or something, or just something else.
Something else. I honestly barely want to fucking even talk about how much I hate or like this movie. Like, I guess I would recommend it to some people, certain people. Like, I know, just people who like watching shitty movies and making fun of them. Like, that's obviously who I'd recommend it to. I have a friend, John Dees. If you're listening, John Dees, you probably fucking have this movie on fucking VHS, and you have so much to say about it. But, like, just the crawl cart really made it for me. Like, I'll give it 10 crawl carts all day for sure. Like, fucking love the crawl cart. But like, really, it's just like, it's like a 3. I fucking wanted the movie to be over. Yeah. I didn't get enough Nazi shit that like made sense.
It all came in at the end.
Was creepy. Actually, it was just like him being patriotic to Germany. Well, like I was just like.
It also came out of nowhere that he carved Nazi symbols into all of the dead people that she found. Like there were Nazi, like the swastikas.
Yeah.
In all of like in the cheeks.
I just didn't believe he was a Nazi. I just didn't believe it.
Well, then, yeah, I mean,
it wasn't believable at all. Like I really wanted that like Nazi experiment surgeon kind of deal like going on,
Raiders
like
of the Lost Ark kind of German villain kind of thing.
Yeah, he just seemed like a confused old pervert, liked murdering people for some reason, and he couldn't figure out why. And then he would go try to shoot himself and decide that if he didn't die, that he was still good to go. And I was like, but yeah, that's my opinion. Love you, Dan. Can't wait to watch Franken Mama or
Hooker.
Franken Hooker.
Anyway, Crawlspace.
Okay, all right, let's close this mother down. Had so much fun talking about this movie and watching it so much.
I don't know if I believe you.
No, I had a good time talking about it. It was half enjoyable. We talked, yeah. But I guess do we have a plan for next week?
Well, next week we're not recording. We're just going to release one of our backlogged episodes that we have already recorded.
Oh, true.
And then we're going to continue when I get back.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to put this on hold for a week, but when we get back, we'll watch something that is like super crazy awesome. We can do a long episode.
Yeah, something meaty.
You guys would get another Legion episode, but I've watched 2 episodes of Legion, so I can't help.
Well, you got 5 days. You can watch.
It's a lot.
You can watch the other 14 hours in 5 days.
I've got 5 days and a 45-hour-a-week job and a baby, so probably not gonna make the deadline.
Yeah, probably not.
I understand. If you watch 2 episodes a night, you'll be almost caught up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I still have to finish The Curse of Skull Island, dude.
How many weeks have you been watching that?
No. It's thank God it left my system. Like I got it out. Like I think it detoxed. I went a couple days without watching it, and it was flushed it out. You know, so
that was terrible. Why did I do that to myself?
No. Oh no, it was like that was almost as bad as my spice addiction. Like goddamn. Oh.
I love paranoia, but damn.
But that got out of control fast.
All right, everyone.
Dude, Curse of Skull Island, not even once.
All right.
Yeah,
well, guys, we're gonna be signing off here, I guess. Follow us on the bullshit.
Get on the internet every once in a while and like our stuff. We're doing a lot more promotion with our faces and stuff, so you can see what we look like.
Newgrounds. That's newgrounds.com.
Lemonparty.org.
Yeah. And you can also find us at Google Tub Girl.
Oh God.
And you can find this. You can find this pretty much anywhere. We're uploading the podcast to Pornhub and YouTube.
We're backing everything up to Pornhub
just in case.
They'll host anything.
It's fantastic. We love you.
Unless it's
Pornhub. If you can't find a good copy of Crawlspace, it's on Pornhub.
Everything's on Pornhub.
But thanks for listening to Coming of Age. We're done with this episode. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Everyone say goodbye. Goodbye.